Catarann here, and I'm going to show off the most fun I've had with the Fallout 4 build. I'm calling it the Idiot Savant build for two reasons. First, I've put absolutely no points into intelligence other than the required one starting point. In fact, I put all of my starting points into strength, luck, and endurance in that order. The second reason for the name of this build is because our stat point allocation emphasizes Savant by giving us profound melee capabilities. So right out of the gate, on survival difficulty, this build can kill rat runches in one punch! Now I should mention that a more average build with only a couple points in strength can do this too. So... okay, bad example. But you probably never would have had the confidence to try punching rat roaches on survival difficulty if you didn't have such high strength and low intelligence. Once you get a couple perk points under your belt and allocate them correctly is when this build starts to shine and become almost as much fun as Jolly Cooperation. But allow me to go over a couple tips to make the early game smoother for you should you decide to reroll. And I'll also go over the perk points I use, but that'll be at the end of this video. Although we can kill stuff with just our vault suit and a baton on normal difficulty, we take too much damage. On your way to the Freedom Museum from Sanctuary, you'll come across a corpse with a drifter outfit. Pick it up and equip it. With this, we bulldoze through those raiders with minimal healing. You may think because we have no additional points in agility that VATS is a waste of time. Wrong. High luck allows us to generate our crit meter faster, and when this build gets going, we can land some heavy crits. Plus, it's satisfying to break raiders' necks, no? And for shooting me, I shatter this guy's arm. Okay, so we can go through the first quest like a Deathclaw. Big deal. As I said earlier in this video, when perk points come into play, things become much more interesting and entertaining. The following footage is at level 17. We can dive right into a ghoul camp and just swing away. We take some damage, sure, but a stimpak or two is not so rare. Even more ghouls are no match for our might. Alright, so fighting zombie-like things may not look so impressive, and I'll admit, it's not. So how about something that can shoot us in the face as we charge right into them, like super mutants? Against these yellow giants, we make it an unadvised charge. Well, for most builds. Disregard my role playing an idiot and observe raw power. What pitiful opponents. Even the Suicider is minuscule in comparison to Old Forest here. On my agility, perception, and stealth character, Suiciders are frustrating to deal with. Not so for this build. Heck, we could even raid a raider encampment blindly and come out on top. Well, with the use of about 5 stimpaks. But in our defense, we played right into their strength. Charged right in, where multiple raiders and their turret can shoot us before we even get to hit anything. Once we close the distance, they'll regret not surrendering just before losing their heads. They'll regret this after we find out how did I even get in here? Alright, now they're going to regret losing their heads. I mean not surrendering. What is it about beating raider scum with bats that's so satisfying? You may be saying to yourself, this build appears great and all, but this is on normal difficulty. Any build can flourish on this difficulty. My response is, I was role-playing as Forrest in these scenes, I had 0 defensive items equipped, and was relying solely on my chain bat, stat, and my perks to carry me. Now if we do a little min-maxing with our defensive items and actually utilize the Armorsmith perks we have, what else can this build accomplish? Well, on very hard we can kill those pesky gunners, and disarm them. And... okay, that was a fluke. In this next clip for fuck's sake! Okay, well very hard and survival difficulty options are only there for masochists anyway. On hard, we fare pretty well. We plow through the sentries posted outside, take a bit of damage, but that's okay. With high luck we can get more caps, and because we only use one badass melee weapon, we can sell stuff and afford plenty of stimpaks. We can even smack him down while we're on fire. And then, a legendary. The perfect showcase for this build. And he healed back to full. And then shattered our chin. So this build fares decently on hard, but you're gonna have some restarts and we'll probably have to do some line of sight shenanigans. But this build is for fun, not to show your elitist friends that you can beat hundreds of bullet sponges on the survival difficulty. Now on normal difficulty, we can get sweet, with a hint of sour, revenge. Earlier she shot us with 2 rockets. That's a paddling. He brought power armor. Man, get that out of here. And that gun too. Alright, so at level 17, here are my perks. I put 2 extra points into Charisma to get the Lone Wanderer. Put 3 points into Big Leagues. I put 2 points into Armorer. 1 point into Blacksmith. 2 points into Toughness. This is probably your most important perk. 2 points into Bloody Mess. 2 points into Idiot Savant to make up for your lack of intelligence, so you can, gain experience at a reasonable rate. And Ricochet. Alright y'all, that's the Idiot Savant build. A nice, entertaining build that can really change the pace of a more traditional aim down sight style of play. This has been Catarann. Thank you for watching.